Manchester Center. Another great night at the Green Mountain House Hostel. And now we're going to be heading up Bromley. Fortunately, I was able to get one night stay in Waitsfield booked. Forgot it was 4th of July weekend. But I'm not going to be able to do my 0, but I got one night booked. So off we go. So quite a different experience on Bromley this year. Last year when I got up here, it was all socked in and couldn't see anything. Now it's a gorgeous day. So about 0.3 to the summit, and I'll stop and take some pictures of the views. I made it to the top of Bromley. There's the ski lift. Just came up this ski slope. It's beautiful, nice breeze blowing. It's a warm day, but it's feeling good up here. Might be a little windy, but got the warming hut over here. I think I'm gonna stop, take a little break, before heading back down. Even though I just took a break a mile ago. Still not a bad idea. So we'll get some views this way. And of course, you can see another ski slope over there. That's probably Killington. But beautiful views up here. Time to take a little break. So I made it up Peru Peak. I was with Sauce and Spark and her beautiful dog Ember, and they kind of kept me going, kept me at a good pace. We got up to the top, had a little break, but the bugs were terrible, so I'm pushing on. Only got about 3 miles to get to the shelter I'm going to today. Take it nice and easy. So nice to have my second trekking pole back. It was really rough hiking with that big heavy stick. That was so nice to dump that once we got down to the road to Manchester Center. I got my sticks back. Well, on we go to Peru Peak Shelter. Well, I'm off again. Good morning. It's about 6:40 and I'm getting off a little late, but hey ho. Turtle and I were the only ones at the shelter. Everybody else seemed to push on down to campsite that's about 0.5 down here, but it's on a lake, so the bugs were bad enough as it was last night where we were. I can imagine what they were at the lake. Had to pay the caretaker $5 to stay, but no big deal. So just gonna push on a little over 14 today to Green Wall. Hopefully it's gonna be a nice day. Dry some more out some of these lovely mud pits. Aren't they beautiful? Hoping Pork Chop will catch up to me. He had to stay in town yesterday to wait for a box. So we'll see. It's just the way things work out here. See somebody for a few days and then you don't see them at all again. But should be a beautiful day hiking. A couple more days, we'll hit Rutland. Another shower, wash the clothes, and then split off from the Appalachian Trail just past Rutland. Alrighty, let's get on with it. Tell you what a difference it makes having 2 trekking poles. Everything seems so much easier instead of carrying that big heavy stick around. I'm almost to the next shelter. Stop and take a break. Just came up and over Baxter. First of the real rock scrambles, but nothing too bad, and it's dry. Later. Almost time to stop for lunch. On a bit of what I call TT, tourist trail. A little bit easier. It's only 2 miles from big parking lot to the shelter I'm going to do lunch at. So I bet a bunch of people just come out for the weekend. hiked the 2 miles to the shelter. Pretty easy trek right now. It's been a nice day. Just ran into some southbounders on the LT. And they said, yeah, the top part's rougher. Said he was pushing some 15-mile days, but it was tough. So I'm glad I kind of figured out to slow everything down a bit. And we'll see when we get there. Well, somewhere off that way is Baby Bear. He's coming up the trail, and all of a sudden I heard boom, and he jumped out of a tree and went running away. So stopped for a minute to search to see if I could see Mama. Didn't hear anything, didn't see anything. So I just kind of progressed on while clacking my poles and whistling. But first time I've seen a bear in a long time. Got a little bit of a climb right now, so gotta put this away. Of course, I always get the camera out too late, but another bear was just about a few feet in there, just ran away again. It does, so those didn't look too big. Maybe a juvenile, but yeah, they're out today. That's 2 within half an hour. Half a mile to the shelter, and we're at the little lovely rock gardens. People just pile rocks up on top of each other for some reason. Oh well, it's kind of cool. I was in full rain gear, but that's off now. The rain has stopped. Hopefully it'll stay stopped until I get to where I'm going today, which is I'm just going to some deli, and I'm gonna get a ride into town. I'm gonna take a day off. I need it. Woke up this morning and my hand was swollen. My eyes are all puffy. So just need to take some allergy medicine. Take a little time to recuperate. Only doing 8 miles today. Right now we're running up, of course, but it's the only real up for the day, but then it's a really steep down, so it's gonna be a fun day. The storms that were supposed to come through never really came through, but I still had a nice rest in Rutland. Got up this morning, Dunkin' Donuts was right down the road, so I had some breakfast and coffee, caught the bus. Now I'm back on the trail. About a mile to go till I get to Main Junction, and then I'll start seeing new trail. That's it, Main Junction. This is where I say goodbye to my beloved AT and hello to just the long trail. The AT goes that way, the long trail goes that way. Here we go. And you can already tell this is the trail last traveled by. Not quite as footstepped, not quite as maintained. This is going to be a little more rugged. My knees are starting to feel it, so I put a knee brace on one of my knees. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully they'll hold out. Only got 170-ish miles to go. And here it is. It's a lot of just walking along, very ledgy, ups and downs, ups and downs. It's about 0.2 off trail. 13 miles today. This trail is getting a little rougher already, and it's so overgrown and a lot more dramatic ups and downs. My knees are kind of feeling it. But all in all, it wasn't a bad day. Get a nice sleep tonight. I think I'm only doing like 11 or 12 miles tomorrow too. So I'm gonna keep these short and hope these knees decide to last another couple weeks and get me through this. Shelter's certainly aren't getting any better. This one, quite a mess in there. It's got this gate on there, I guess, to keep the bears out. So I think I'll just have to find some trees. Looks like there might be some right there.